How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal, and today we're going to talk about the first Marvel title released on the NES. And before you say, yay, it was published by LJN. We don't know who actually developed it. There's no credited developer for this game. So we can't just say who made it and who didn't, because nobody ever wanted to claim responsibility for this. And I get it. It's not a good video game. By all accounts, this might be the worst thing published on the NES. This might be worse than Back to the Future as far as bad officially licensed games go. This one's pretty awful. Yeah, today we're going to take a quick look at the Uncanny X-Men. Now, this game, you play as one of 6 X-Men. You got Cyclops, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Storm, and Iceman. That's 6. And you have 6 levels, although only 5 of them are available at the start. Final level, you have to beat the other 5 levels and then put in a code to, to put in a secret code to pull up the final level. It's goofy. This game features some really, really terrible AI. When you start the game, in a one-player game, you pick up an X-Man that you control, and then an AI-controlled character. And that AI-controlled character never makes it to the end of the level. Never. This is just... Soundtrack is kind of wonky in it. The controls are kind of muddy. It just doesn't feel good to play this. Now, a few years later, LJN released a standalone Wolverine title, which was a little bit better, but still kind of this is rough. They also released some other Marvel titles, like the Maximum Carnage games and the Spider-Man titles that were based on the animated series on Fox Kids, and Spider-Man and X-Men and Arcade's Revenge, which didn't get released on the NES. But yeah, this is just a mess. This game is not fun. It doesn't feel good. Much like Alpha Mission a few days ago, this is another title that it's dull. The controls are bad. It's kind of infuriating. It's kind of frustrating. But they sold a lot of copies of this because X-Men. And kids that kind of knew what was going on here, they were excited about it. And comic book fans that kind of knew what was going on, they were excited about it too. And so they sold a bunch of copies of a bad game. It has happened more than you may even realize. But hey, no harm, no foul. It didn't really wreck my pockets, but got a lot of people out their money. Good thing a few years later, Capcom got the Marvel license and all was right with the world. Now, if you want a copy of this game for some inexplicable reason, I'm going to say about $15 is a good median price to guarantee that you can get yourself a loose cart of this game. I will not advise you to get a complete copy, because why would you want to pay the $50 to $75 it will take you to get this game in a complete form is beyond me. But as I always say, it's your money, you do with it as you will. This just ain't a good game. And truth be told, if you have a Genesis or a Super Nintendo, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse from Capcom is solid, and the 2 X-Men titles released by Sega on the Genesis are really, really good. So aim your money there. Stay away from this one. This is bad. This has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful folks tomorrow. Tomorrow. Wait, oh my goodness. That monkey just power bombed that giant bumblebee. What?